Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Welcome to FPL Connect. This is the show for the masses of the FPL community. This is how we just come in and then we compete at the highest level of the Fantasy Premier League games. Welcome back to the show, guys. Welcome to the show. We are looking forward to game week 24. It's a single game week and it is a very crucial game week because it comes just ahead of the double game week in game week 25. So the decision that I'll be doing in this game week 24, they will definitely be impactful in game week 25. So I have game week 25 in mind. At the moment, I really don't have game week 26 in mind a lot. I'm more on 25 more because 25 is a double game week, and we have now been it has now been confirmed that 28 also is a double game week. So things are really getting in shape in this FPL this season. I mean, like this second part of the season, because in this double game week, this is the breaks or lose, like the make or break. So it's either you gain big or like you seriously don't gain at all. So we are just going to try and make the best of it in each double game week and in each single game week, and try to keep the team as fit as we possibly can. Okay guys, let's just dive right into it. We're going to start off with game week 23 and see how I performed in game week 23. And as you have seen on my game week 22 video, I think that is my most watched video, or with over 200 views. Like, that is my most watched video. And that's probably because I did express how embarrassing my points were. Not to know that the points for this game week will be more embarrassing than the last game week. So maybe the headline should be more embarrassment because embarrassment seems to be the catchy word. But I don't know. I don't think that will be the heading. I haven't decided on what the heading will be for this one. But yeah, either way, I got 48 points in this game week, and we all know that I sold Watkins, and he got a massive 18 points, and damn. So I also did not have any Foden in my team. My captain was Haaland. He really just got me 5 points. My captain was Foden. He got me 4 points. I sold Watkins for Haaland, who got 5 points instead of 18 for Watkins. So I was really on the downside of things. I got 48 points. My gaming rank was 7,100,000. So on the last part, I was like 7.8 million on the last game week. So now it's 7.1. It's still, the bad gaming, but not as worst as the last one. But it's still worse either way because it's like 7 million. Come on, in 10 million people. So this is really bad. So my rank has really been affected. I was on 600,000. Now I'm on 900k. So it has really been affected in just these 2 game weeks. So because before the past game week I was like on 200k's, and then I went to 600k's. Now I'm on 900k's. I think I'm just doing the worst decisions with my team at the moment, and I'm trying so hard to do everything right, but then it looks like everything is just going downwards, like on the downside. But then I remember a Midnight Mule. He just said, you just have to try to enjoy the game, to laugh about it. So it's a game after all, guys. So I'll just try as much as I can to enjoy it, as much as still being competitive. So this is how my team performed. And yes, thank you to Mr. Mew so much, because he has been, just one of those guys who just inspired me to just start doing this, because I liked how he simplified things, So yeah, I really like him, and I make sure to watch each and every of his videos. So like I can say he's my inspiration, like he's that guy that I just go on and watch his videos, and then I come back and do my videos, because I'm like, wow, I really like what he's doing. So I'm just giving him his flowers, guys. You can just go and subscribe to his page, join his league, just enjoy the game. Alright, this is how my team performed. Yeah, so I do Bravka in goal. He just got 1 point. Walker got 2 points. Gabriel got a -1. Alexander Arnold got a 1. Oh, and also Mr. Mule was the first person to subscribe to my channel. Like, trust me, he was the first person to subscribe to my channel. On my channel, the only subscription I had subscriptions I had were my subscription and my wife's subscription. Those were the only two subscriptions there. And then he made the third subscription. So now we are on to 25. So I've also have to give thanks to the other 22 people who just came in and subscribed. I know we have a long way to go. Well, I have a long way to go up to 1,000 mark, but then each subscription counts, and also I like doing this, so it is really not as stressful as I thought it would be, because I wasn't sure how I would do it, how everything. But then with each time that goes by, I'm just getting to like it more and more. It has somehow become my second space, like my peaceful space, apart from being with my wife. Now this has become, like my second best thing. So yeah, I like it. I really like doing this content, so I don't feel any pressure at all that I'm not being successful in it or anything. No, it's just fun doing it. It's really fun. But yes, the goal is just to see if it can get any money into the house as well, So let's just keep going, guys. So we had Dubravka in goal, and as I've been saying, I will not change Dubravka at any moment, so I'll always keep him. I will only change him if he isn't playing, because I got him as a very cheap goalkeeper and he's been playing ever since, so I'm happy with him. I had Walker. I really thought he would get me something, but then he didn't get me something. No problem. I had Gabriel. He had a -1. Alexander-Arnold got a 1. Bowen got a 2. Palmer got 8. Gordon was my captain. He got 4 times 2. That is 8. And he's injured already. And then we had Cross with an 11. Saka with a 9. Haaland with a 5. And Solanke with a 2. My bench just did as I expected. Nothing stressful about it. I'm happy with the bench. I'm happy that they are on the bench, so it's all right. So moving forward, guys, so this was a very bad performance, because in FPL Connect League I went to number 3. So I actually stayed on number 3. I really thought that I would try to get back and go up the ladders, and I need someone to come and take King's 11 down, because I don't think we can do it, as quick as I wanted to, because he's really far off, guys. He's really far off. PP squad maybe can get there, but then just try to look at this. He's on 73 points already. We are 51 and 48. This guy was on 71. Abu Bakr did very well, but the highest was the Danger, but then he didn't even move an inch. It's just a competitive league, guys. Just a competitive league, but then to this guy it is not really competitive at all, because he's sitting comfortably there. He's the only player on 14k, on 1.4k, so it's really not easy to get him there. But then I'll try to go and invite some people else to come and take him down, because he's just so strong at the moment, guys. So please, someone just come in and take the guy down, please. Thank you. So moving on to my plans, guys. I have one free transfer, and my plan is simply just to take Gordon out and get someone from a Liverpool side in, or a Man City side. But then I have only one player from Liverpool and 2 from Man City, so I just want to get Jota in. I really like Darwin, but then I can't get Solanke out for Darwin, because I still have to deal with Gordon. So the easier way is just to get Gordon out and get Jota in, and maybe captain Jota or Haaland. But I really think Jota can do it for me. I really want to go as differential as I can, because I'm chasing the rank now. And also the other part of me plans to go as safe as I can until maybe I'm a bit stable, or a bit closer to the upper ranks, and then I can try to go differential. I don't know. I'm really trying to see if there's any way that I can do better than this. So this is my team, guys, and we are now just going to switch on to the other side and do the team selection template. Alright, guys, so this is our team selection template for Game Week 24 team selection. So as you can see, guys, I still have Dubravka in goal. He's up against Nottingham Forest, and I'm happy to keep him. And then in the defense, I'll have Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's up against Burnley at home. I'm really hoping he keeps a clean sheet, but then There's this guy called Fofana at Burnley, bro. He's really coming with the heat. So I'm not so sure if Trent can keep a clean sheet, but they do have a chance of keeping a clean sheet. And I'm expecting Trent to start in that game. I'm really not expecting any downside of that. So I think he will comfortably start the game and both the double game week. So I'm okay with him. And then also I have Kyle Walker. He's up against Everton at home. So this one I really think Kyle has a better chance of keeping a clean sheet than Trent, because Everton seem to like sit back a lot when away. So I really think they will still try to sit back and try to hit City on a counter, and they are not so good doing counter attack. So I'm really happy with Kyle Walker in defense, and I'm really expecting a clean sheet from him. And my third defender is Gabriel. So Gabriel is away to West Ham United. I don't really see him getting a clean sheet, but then we know that it is Arsenal and they can get a clean sheet, more especially because they are fighting, to get the number 1 spot. So they will really have something to fight for, but it is up against West Ham. So I really think West Ham will feel like they do have a point to prove, so they will come, guns blazing. So in midfield, I have Palmer up against Crystal Palace away, and then Gross up against Tottenham away. Between these two, I think Palmer has a better chance of scoring or gaining more points, because he's up against a very toothless Palace, because Palace really do not have Olise or Eze or Guehi, and those three are really their best players. So I will think Palmer can really go ahead and head them. I will think Chelsea can go ahead and head them. More especially because it is after an Aston Villa game where they felt really, really, really empowered, So they are really feeling empowered even after that game. So they will just want to keep the one going. So I really think Palmer can head Palace. So I'm happy to keep him. I know he blanks in 26, but then I'll think of that after game week 24. And then Kroos up against Tottenham. Well, Kroos is also coming back from a very good defeat of Crystal Palace, because they beat them 4-0, I think. Yeah, 4-0. And Kroos had 2 assists in there, so he's really feeling empowered as well, feeling very powerful, feeling very positive about their performance. So they can easily take it to Tottenham, especially because Tottenham has not been good in keeping the clean sheets lately, and Kroos is just in between every points for Brighton. So I'm really hopeful that he can get something, and more especially because I do not have any space players, so I don't think Kroos can actually help me a lot. So I really went on to substitute Gordon, guys, but either way, the next one is Saka up against West Ham away. So I'm really hoping Saka can get something in this game, but then if he doesn't get a thing, I won't be like feeling really sad, because it's away to West Ham, guys. But then if they are to score a goal, I really expect him to score. I would say if Gabriel gets a 2-pointer at West Ham, I'd feel okay than if Saka gets 2 points, or if they both get 2 points, then I won't be okay. But either way, the other option is the new signing for us. It's Jota. I got in Jota from Liverpool, guys. So he's up there against Burnley at home, and he's a very strong contender for the captain of the week. Up front, before up front, we have Bowen as the 5th attacker, as the 5th midfielder. So he is up against Arsenal. I'm really thinking that Bowen can be a good differential for me in this game, because he's up against Arsenal, where almost no one gives him a chance. But then I don't think he can head the Arsenal defense, so I'm really putting him up there. I do feel like to an extent he's also a shout for the captaincy, because he's playing at home and he will definitely want to prove a point, like do well, because they have not been doing well. He has not been doing well, and this is more like Watkins. He didn't do well in a lot of game weeks, but then finally he just came out thrashing, so I also hope Bowen can do the same. So going up front, guys, we have Solanke and Haaland. Haaland is also a strong contender for the captain, but then I do feel like he's a very strong contender for the double game week more than this one. because I want to see him more, I want to see him more. But then the fact that he's playing at home against an Everton side says that he's a very good contender. But then let's remember that Everton are very good at parking this bus, so I don't really think Haaland is very good when the teams are set back, That's where the likes of Foden and De Bruyne will really get the most points, because they will have the most possession of the ball, So with Haaland, he will be like between two defenders every now and then. So, but he always gets 2 or 3 chances. So, and he will score either of them. So he's a threat. But then I do like Jota a lot in this game week. So I'm hoping that my choices will really help me. Unlike in the past 2 game weeks, I'm really praying for a change now. So on the last template, guys, just to show my bench and everything. So I'm going with Jota as my captain. And on my bench, I really have guys that are really ineffective. Only Osula is a bit effective, and he will be my first substitution. He's away to Luton Town, which is really not a great feature for him also. But this is my team, guys, and I'm really hoping that this team is going to do me proud. Like it's going to do me so well, and then I'll come back smiling for game week 25. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Adios.